Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero, and welcome to the final chapter of Paranormal Syndrome. Previously, we had just defeated the monkey train, and we also took a nice little side trip to hell. Now some time has passed since then, and we check back in on our characters to see if anything has gone wrong. Since that day, there have been no signs of any paranormal events happening with Mikoto. Whether it's the end of the paranormal events, or merely a brief calm, that we do not know. The only thing that can be said is that the root of the problem has not been resolved at all. We, who have decided that it would be dangerous to just leave her as is, have been continuously without break, continually investigating the paranormal syndrome occurring with Himeno Mikoto. So then, nothing has happened since then. But have we had any clues for our investigation? Oh, I've summarized all our material. I've also had no problems. Did you? Then quickly, report it to me, please. Before that, Himuro, has anything changed with her since then? No particular problems. Since that day, we've had a setup to keep watch for 24 hours. Nothing is unusual as of now. Does this mean that the paranormal events have come to an end? What's scary is how we can't quite say that yet. Just to be sure, I made a request to a famous medium, but it was so obliquely rejected unilaterally. I don't know what's that supposed to mean. That guy must have been bogus. Whatever the case, the Kamishiro history that I investigated was even more terrible than I imagined. What do you mean? Will you tell us in detail? To get to the point of what Shota is saying, Kajiro family ancestors seem to have come to Japan in the early ages and were fui, in other words, a shaman family, and has hundreds of years of history. What do you mean? The Kajiro family in the past has passed on several hidden arts to their descendants as the family's techniques until a certain era. But it seems that on the boundary of 400 years ago, this suddenly ended just like that. The Kajiro's secret arts too, and their history as shaman. And so, it is very likely that Kajiro Yuka's father, present head of the family, wouldn't know about this either. They didn't know the history of their own family. Of course, he wouldn't know about it. In the first place, even digging up just this is still a great find. How did you find out the history that even Kajiro's father wouldn't know? As I told you before, I contacted people in various places in order to investigate into the Kajiro family. And I found out something unexpected. The Kajiro who are here seem to have moved here from a certain countryside. It appears that there exists an old Kajiro home. And with that, I ran to Kajiro Yuka's grandmother, who lives in the old Kajiro home, an old woman named Kajiro Iyo. From that old lady, did you learn about the Kajiro roots? Well, yeah. However, it's a history she hasn't even told her own descendants about. More importantly, when that old woman was young, She mainly heard it from her grandfather and didn't seem to think it very inordinate. I see. And so, what should I say, then? The Kajiro family had power as shaman. A descendant, Kajiro Yuka, performed the shamanism known as Hitori Kakurenbo, and thus summoned a terribly big paranormal phenomena. And thus the truth behind this paranormal event, Paranormal Syndrome. Exactly. Against the background that this paranormal phenomena has swollen up to something so big, for it to be related to the Kajiro blood. But one question remains. As opposed to this abnormal paranormal event happening with Mikoto-kun, why was she able to slip through pretty much without incident? It appears that, according to what I investigated, Himono Mikoto also came from a Shaman family. What? Several hundred years ago, there was a family in the Tsukushi region. As famous shaman, successive generations have inherited the family's secret arts. But they couldn't do what shamans generally do. It was mainly a kind for making prayers and sealing away illnesses. However, suddenly, 400 years ago, that history was buried in darkness. It's the same as the Kajiro family history. The first one I thought posed a question was her. That day before, in that mass insanity incident of several tens of people at Kikugawa, I felt uneasy with how only she remained alive. Considering her experiences, one would have died by now. But if the blood in Himono Mikoto had a calming effect on the paranormal, that would explain something. And thus, like the Kajiro family, she also didn't know about her own family's history. Kajiro and Himono. I don't know what kind of connection those two have, but there is unmistakably a great power at work. And somehow blew up to something outrageously enormous. Is it really unmanageable for us? Whether we can manage it or not is not the point. We simply must. Will you be telling this to her? I'll go tell her. There's no need for that. I've been spying on you bastards all along. Mikoto-kun. I heard everything. About me, and about Yuka. Mikoto-chan. Then, what will you do? The connections of the past can't be run away from. I will not run away anymore. I will no longer hesitate. I, by my own will confront this incident. Mikoto-kun. I can feel it, all the way on the other side, from the west. Could that be the old Kajiro home? I don't know. I can only feel it. I will need to put an end to this. I will need to sever it. If my past is the root of everything, Understood. Let's get out the car. Tsuchiyoshi, please guide us on road. Okay. Just like Corpse Party. 2 different paranormal, spiritual Oniichan bloodlines. And a curse. And a house we're going out to where most likely things are gonna happen that we won't like. And thus, this tale moves towards its final stage. There, this one later became known in urban legend as the Cellar Key. That time, I thought I was going to die. Well, that's why I'm an occult journalist now. Huh. Hey, Hitoshi, is it alright to go straight there? Aren't I Hitoshi? Oh, it's no problem. It's only 1 hour left on this road. Speaking of which, it was quite a close call for you at that time too, wasn't it? Hey, a Kappa incident. Please, at least let me rest in the car. I wouldn't want to fuck with a Kappa. The things they do to your anus, to say the least, is, quite grim in their tales. The day has gotten quite dark already. Seems so. But have you already gotten in contact with that old woman here? Ah, no problem. I'll explain it to her properly. Well, if it doesn't seem like we'll be getting back today, let's have her have us stay over. That way, when night comes, we'll be all, attacked by ghosts. After all, it is a ryokan, right? One that purveys to those big shots. Hey, wait guys, hold up! I hope I didn't goof him up. I'm the one who contacted you earlier. Himuro, Hitoshi. Welcome. It must have been some effort coming from afar. Concerning that incident with your son a few days back, my deepest condolences. Just now, we're doing our best to investigate this. So, in order for us to finish our investigative report, I have come to inquire here again. That would be fine, as long as my grandchild is still alive. As I have contacted you earlier, this incident has gone considerably complicated. In order for us to resolve this incident faster, we would like to look through some documents and books related to this. Do as you wish. Please investigate as much as you please. If it would be convenient for you, I would not mind you all staying over without compensation. Really? You may know this already, but visitors to this ryokan are quite unusual. First of all, this is in mountain recesses, away from human habitation, and since we have always refused television and magazine journalists, most people do not know about us. I have managed this place carefree for many years. Sometime, it's become a purveyor to those big shots, in a secret region known to the ones in the know. To that extent, there are more or less some things that the police would have to shut their eyes to. That would be no problem. Whatever we do, we won't go there. We don't investigate normal crimes. We investigate things like ghosts, and demons, and people who happen to look like ghosts or demons. What are you talking about? I'm talking about the Mystery Gang. In other words, this is a place where old men who have time and money come to play. You don't need to know too much about this. Alright, it seems all okay. The day has already gotten dark. Let's accept that old lady's offer and stay for an evening. Alright! Woohoo! Early tomorrow morning, we'll be going back to the police station, so it's only for this. Let's finish our investigation today. Acknowledged! Are you Himeno Makoto-chan? Ah, yes. It seems you have come across some troubles. There really isn't anything here. Take it easy. Thank you for your help today. First timers refused. No mask. This is the first time I've heard a song that's kind of fitting for the situation. It's quite an amazingly gorgeous place. A beautiful landscape has been painted. Pretty modern bathroom. I suppose I should get a bit of a layout of the place before things go to hell. Personally, I thought the final area would be hell. Maybe it will be, maybe it hasn't really started yet. Alright, these are locked. Redlining. This place is pretty big too. I just want to find the beds. Who are you? Welcome. Right now we are still preparing food, so please wait a little. So here's the kitchen. Storage room. And quite an unnecessarily large ryokan. It appears that our goal is not here, but in the annex. In that place lies tons of books. Too many for that old lady to be able to manage. It's actually quite an enjoyment. Now this is feeling more like an RPG, in a sense. Oh, little girl. She's enjoying herself. That's nice. It's nice to enjoy yourself. Oh, look at the Tanuki statue. It seems like Kanjiro's Bachan will give us some food. I won't be late for doing investigation, even if I just start after that. Oh man, this is even bigger than the police station. And I thought that place was unnecessarily huge. An old hobby of mine, actually, involved, I used to look up, if you used to search, I don't know if they're still there anymore, but it used to be on YouTube, you could find a lot of videos of places like this. Of inns or paths that aren't even marked on maps. Just kind of out there in the middle of a mountain or something in a very serene place, very private. Haru-chan. Ah, Oniichan? Why are you here? That's what I should be saying. Well, I, just for now, have been put in the care of this home. I see. One-chan, come play sometime. Yeah, I was saying something about this feeling more like an RPG. You always have those down times in RPGs. You'll go to, like, there was even one in, I think, like, Final Fantasy, and quite a few of them. Or you'll go to, like, a Japanese inn or something like that. And everyone will just kind of split out from the party and just be around in different places, just hanging out. Have some dialogue that repeats every time you talk to them. Those are serene moments, though. They're pretty nice. She is Kajiro Haruko. She is the third survivor of the paranormal incident at the Kajiro home. Eh? We didn't tell you, but in actuality, at that time, this girl was also at the Kajiro home. It seems like she hid in the tatami room's closet. It seems like she fell asleep like that. Was that so? So, nanoka? We told that girl about everything, including a killer teddy bear coming and murdering her parents. Mikoto-kun, from here on, please be of support to that child. Yes. Well, I've talked to everyone. Ah, Mikoto-chan. Sorry, we are still preparing. There'll still be some time until we finish preparing the food. So try going to the annex. Yes. I'm handing this to you. Alright then. Oh boy, it's this kind of world again. For some reason, everything's black. This looks like a good area. They have something that's cursed. Interesting. Ah, onsen. I wonder if we get to hide in that later during a pursuit event. Books. Even when I look at them, they don't really enter my brain really well. Locked door. What's this? A ball has fallen down. Is it Haru-chan's? Oh yeah, this area is definitely bigger than the police station. Much bigger, okay. This seems to be the Buddhist altar room. Kentoku mask has been hung here. Aka Oni. Shoujo. Tenjin. What's in the box? It is being held shut by an invisible force. What? I don't know if I should be intimidated or not. No masks are kind of creepy, but your pace is so slow and I actually wonder how you're able to kill me afterwards. Do you just chew on my face? I don't think there's anything to throw at it. I don't remember my way around here. No. Wrong way. The slowest chasing ever. Never box. I'll just have my tea over here. Just take your time. I'll be there in a second. Come on, you can make it. Just go around the corner. Come on, there you go. Here we are. This is the exit right here. Yeah, I figured it was just a thing of escaping rather than throwing something at its face. Everyone, we've got to get out of here. The masks are coming alive and they want to eat us. Dinner's been prepared. So then, let's sit. She's not gonna mention anything about it? I say, it's delicious. The ryokan atmosphere is great, but isn't it a shame that's all in the countryside? Kajuro's ba-chan. Thanks. It's definitely as Tsuchiyoshi says. What about advertising it some more? But then, there's also what those big shots think. They surely have a strong desire to have it for themselves. It's already quite the good luck to have been able to stop by today. Ka. This is why I hate rich people. They take away everything great. When is it? Makoto-kun, are you not hungry? Could you perhaps be on a diet? Yeah, I'm on a diet. The diet's called fear. No. Is something the matter? Oba-san, in the second floor of the annex, there's a room decorated with masks, right? Ah, there is. Have you already gone to the annex? Then what happened? It went after me. The mask, while I was alone. What? It was so scary. Really scary. And so, I came back here. Another paranormal event. Which mask was it? A no mask. It was a little creepy. Have you ever seen that mask move? How could that... That's impossible. I've also never heard of it. That kind of story. It seems like the effect of her presence has come about quite fast. What do you mean? Himeno-kun came here sensing something. If so, it wouldn't be unusual for her to cause yet another paranormal event. So this is, in a certain sense, a chance for us. If her sensitivity is not mistaken, then there's no mistake something explaining these paranormal events up to now is right here. Definitely. When is it, Mikoto-kun? Right now, I don't quite know. The reason why I came here was because I got the feeling I was called. That really was the only thing. So, what is happening here, and what is here? I have not the slightest idea what they are. Could it be an emergency situation? Yes, perhaps. An obake? I don't know. Just to be sure, perhaps we should evacuate everyone here at the ryokan. I don't know what is happening anymore. Also, to prevent a repeat of the Kajiro home incident, we will be of assistance. Perhaps doing so would be for the better. If something unforeseen were to happen, we would send everyone to somewhere safe. That was what our plan was. Ah, please do so then. Are you guys able to properly protect Mikoto? It seems like we've completed the preparations. Ah. Even when you evacuate to somewhere safe and go down the mountain, you must not come back alone. No. I'll investigate this paranormal phenomena until the end. Don't you know what might happen when you're in the middle of returning? If you say no matter what, you must bring backup. What a disadvantageous role. Sheesh. Protecting your own life How is that disadvantageous? How splendid of you, Tsuyoshi. Really, you're good with words. Later, you must tell me all the details of this incident to the root. Prepare yourself, then. Ah, it's a promise. Then, let's go. Eh? Are you calm right now? Ah, Ba-chan and the rest of you, leave it to me, and I will take you all somewhere safe. It may be hard to believe all of a sudden, but I thank you greatly for your consideration. Oniichan, will you play with me next time? Yeah. I have a feeling my theory about the reincarnation thing and some kind of curse is right. Because it really seems like that. You seem to have received a key to the annex from Kajiro-ba-san. Yes. Shota has already headed toward the annex. He seems to be seeking out the truth behind the paranormal phenomena. Are you going to be alright? No worries. I am someone who can protect myself. You see, we think that there is nobody other than you who can resolve this paranormal event. I, and Tsuyoshi, and Shota can only follow. I got this from Kajiro-ba-san, but I'm handing it over to you. Thank you. No need for gratitude. Himura-san, please don't try doing something unreasonable. Unreasonable? I won't do unreasonable things. Just, if I encounter that no mask you talked about, I'll deal with it without hesitation. I like to think he's secretly some kind of badass cop that's holding like a bunch of charms under his coat. And as soon as things go to hell, he just busts open his blazer and just starts tossing them out, sealing demons left and right. A Daruma, how cute. It seems to be TV? Something here. Bedroom key, playroom key. All these keys. It'd probably be better not to touch it too much. Even books about Western cooking. The cooking in this ryokan seems quite broad. Kirisaki-san. Ah, it's you. Here. What are you... I've investigated the documents, the history concerning the Kajiro family, the family line, and other various things. But with so many of them, are you still alright? By looking at the cover, I'm able to at least know somewhat. There are some documents that are irrelevant, but it's no difficulty finding them. It's quite a job, isn't it? However, even that old lady has become senile. Eh? It's as if she hasn't kept in charge of these at all. No, they have been maintained well enough, but they haven't been organized. Organized? Just a while ago, I found some books related to Kajiro, but beside it were documents that were almost completely unrelated. It seems that old woman merely thrusts these no one's books on the shelf, without a bit of interest in her own family history. Is that so? But that means that there is a great possibility that some truth that boss-san doesn't know lies here. Himeno-kun, you are not mistaken. In this place, I've come across a new discovery. Huh? That's right. Just a while ago, I found a key in another room. I'm handing it to you. Thank you. Leave the investigation of documents to me. You go find what you should do. Despite being a horror situation, with this tone of music and our friends here, it feels so much lighthearted compared to the other ones. Almost sad. Like we're about to find some dark secret. Cellar Key. Finally, one of these keys work. Various paper documents inside. Is it a register of names? With an estate this spacious, there'd definitely be a lot of things we would keep storage of. This, perhaps I can use it. Oh, this box opens now. Eh? It opened. Meditation room, huh? A Hanya mask. This area is for later, it seems. I remember the Oni used to spawn behind things like this. I want to try taking out its sheath, but it'd definitely be better not to touch it, right? Something here. It's turning dark brown. No! No! I suspected you'd do that one day. It's just too tempting. Too many screens, too many places to hide and ambush me. Damn it, where is everyone when you need them? This is gonna go on for a while, isn't it? Fine, we'll find our friend in here then. He'll save us, right? Left or right? There we go. You son of a bitch! Oh. No! Fuck you, closet. I have no idea how to get away from this demon. I can't hide anywhere. There's nothing to throw at it. What do you do when you can't do what your basic instinct tells you? Which is to throw things. If only nomads got tired like real people. How did it fit in that box anyway? Really, I'm just finding this whole situation ridiculous. It's gone? No, it's not gone. Ugh. You just won't leave me well enough alone, will you? Oh, shit. Oh, it's gone. Okay, I guess we just have to run it until it eventually leaves. Such a literal key. A small box inside the drawer. What is this? I get the feeling it'd be rare not to touch this. Aged documents. What is written on this? I can't read it. What is this? If this is the truth, then this place is... So what do we got, Doc? Indian burial ground? People murdered then buried under it? Clowns? Kurosaki-san. So now, have you gotten any clues since then? This, but... These documents are... I wanted to try reading it, but I had no idea what was written here, and so I thought, maybe you'd know. Where the heck did you find this? In a drawer in a room on the second floor. Hey Minokan, could you give me some time? Eh? I'll need some time to decipher this. If my thoughts have been correct, this book is the last piece to all mysteries. That's... the Kajiro's family's mysteries, and your own mysteries. Perhaps this book holds the answer to everything. Kurosaki-san, you seem to understand this quite deeply already. To a certain extent. The foundation was exactly what I needed. It was actually good timing. Oh, that's right, Himuro-kun. There's some place I want you to look into, but... Some place you want me to look into? Just a while ago, I found and read an article of that caught my concern. It seems in the main building's garden, there is a way underground. Eh? Several books had the same thing written in them. Well, it would be quite incredible, right? But such a path in that garden, there wasn't any such thing there, right? It would definitely be blockaded as of now. Whether it's because that old woman requested some construction, or was buried in the past, whatever the case, there is a high possibility that an important clue lies there. Well, could you do that? Would you be alright if you were with Himuro? With Himuro-san. Sorry. If I think about it, it seems unreasonable to ask you to do it alone. If it's okay with you, if you could try contacting him. If it's with Himuro-san, I'll do it. Excuse me then. Time to let the shipping begin. Okay. It seems... Understood. Sorry about that, Himuro-kan. No, it's alright. You also have quite a task too, Kurosaki-san. As thanks, after I've finished deciphering these documents, I'll tell you the history and truth of the Kajiro family. The answer I found, and the truth found in these documents, maybe they match exactly. To express something with those words, this is quite a rare example. And that's it for this half of Chapter 4 of Paranormal Syndrome. So we're on the final mystery, and this one is not quite the same as the others. While the others were based on some urban legends you could find on the internet, this one's a little more based on just overall the story of the characters in Japanese folklore. While there is like no masks and whatnot and yokai and everything, there's really like no specific story that ties into this. And this is just more of backstory for our main characters. Anyway, I'll cut this dialogue short because the ending and final part's coming up soon. Thank you all for watching and stay tuned for part 6